Praised be Jesus and Mary. When Our Lady appeared in 1531 in Mexico City, was with a plan, and that plan was to have a house built for her, a little church built for her on that hill, Tepeyac, where she appeared, so that she might bring her son to the Mexican people and bring the Mexican people to her son. And part of that plan was St. Juan Diego, who was supposed to be Our Lady's messenger. And one of the things Our Lady asked St. Juan Diego to do was to present this message to the bishop. And when this wasn't going too well for St. Juan Diego, the bishop didn't believe initially, he protested with Our Lady saying, well, perhaps you should choose somebody who's better qualified for this job. Choose somebody who's going to be more respected, more esteemed. And Our Lady responded that, well, I have plenty of such servants available. I could choose whom I want, but it's necessary that you do this. So St. Juan Diego complied and went back to the bishop. We know the story. Now we have the shrine, and Mexico is a Catholic country, at least nominally. Let's hope that it be faithful to its Catholic faith. But why was it that Our Lady insisted it be St. Juan Diego? Just one brief insight. Perhaps in this fact that Our Lady insisted it has to be you. I know you're weak, I have other better servants, but it has to be you. We have a summary and, in a nutshell, the essence of Marian devotion and also Marian consecration. In the sense that Our Lady calls to be close to her, not necessarily those who are more qualified or who are deserving of it, but rather those who are least qualified and least deserving of it, like a mother with her children. Those who need to be closest to the mother are not the strongest, not the most independent, but rather the weakest, the least independent, maybe the ones with special needs. Those are the ones that need to be closest to the mother, carried in her arms. And wherever the mom goes, she has to take her children with her. Where she goes, they follow. Where she goes, she has to take them with her. And in this sense, perhaps we see the vocation of St. Juan Diego and of all the great Marian saints. They become great because Our Lady, their mother, is great. And wherever she goes, whatever she does, she has to take them with her. So part of this great plan, great mission of evangelizing Mexico, which Our Lady successfully conducted, was St. Juan Diego, this little weak child who had to collaborate. And this he did. Made an act of faith. It's got to be me. Well, it's got to be me. You got more qualified servants. You want to use me? Well, I'll do it. And he too in his way contributed. And became great because his mother was great. And it has to be the same way with us. If we're called to devotion to Our Lady, to consecration to Our Lady, it's not because we have any merit on our behalf, but rather because we don't have any merit. Not because we're strong, but rather because we're weak. And we need to be close to our mother, in her arms, and wherever she'll go, we have to follow. And this we can't be afraid of. Wherever Our Lady goes, and she goes into tough places sometimes, tough battles, we have to follow her in her arms, sure of having victory, sure that with us, through us, she will accomplish great things as she always does. Praised be Jesus and Mary.